Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you the most violent human on X.
So there is Messi, there's Ronaldo.
Yes.
They were saying that these guys have been playing for football for so long, just like Douglas and Katz.
It's actually just unfortunate that I think Ugandan influencers are paid the least in terms of brands. Not everyone is very open to new entrants.
No, but how do you do it?
I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
Hey, Nova. You know, I told you I grew up watching Nova. When we were taking Alien Skin to London, and Alien is like, I'm not going on a flight if Palace is on. Meanwhile, this was Alien Skin's first flight. I've worked with several brands, and most of them complain on just one thing: professionalism. The least you can do is at least start to love the brand. If they've made you an ambassador for this water, start to even work with it.
Yeah, I'm behaving like an ambassador.
How do you transform your talent into a job?
Welcome to the very first episode of Kampala Chats. This is a legendary episode, being the first. And because of that, we have also decided to host a legendary figure in this space. There is a gentleman who I grew up watching on TV. Who Nova?
You started like that.
Yes, I've also told also Nova has been watching him ever since he started watching TV. Those two things are different.
Please,
I grew up
don't
watching
speak
TV.
for me.
I just started watching TV. But that said, we have one and only Douglas. If I should tell you what, I've been having a conversation with someone. You know,
Yes.
the World Cup is ongoing.
Yes.
So there is Messi, there's Ronaldo.
Yes.
These guys they were saying that these guys have been playing for football for so long, just like Douglas and Katz. And you know,
That should be a tweet. Was it a tweet?
yes. So you know how we used to argue about Messi, Ronaldo.
Yes.
So some of us used to also argue about Douglas and Katz. At
Yeah.
that time, you were on the beats.
And
The beat on NTV, and
After Five.
Katz was already on After Five.
Yeah.
So there's also already a discussion on who is better for us.
Yeah.
And then you guys decided to end the debate by starting to work together. So these guys were saying it's like Messi and Ronaldo playing for the same team, so that there's no longer any argument.
Yeah.
Maybe the last bit to say was that whereas the other guys are visibly getting old, you guys still look young. I don't know how you guys do it.
Millennials don't grow old.
But
It's actually Gen Zs that.
No, I'm not Gen Z. It's Gen Z.
you guys, everyone doesn't want to be a Gen
I think
Z.
Gen Zs are more stressed than millennials.
Yeah.
Most millennials, really look young, especially if they take care of themselves.
Yeah, but
I can see that on D.
Yeah. Yeah.
you say you're bad.
Yeah.
Douglas, when we are having this conversation,
Yes.
is how do you guys first why did it all start, but how do you guys make it? It's not easy for you guys to remain this relevant.
I know it's a very hello, and glad to be here. I also grew up watching Nova.
There is a clip I saw on YouTube.
When somebody starts those lines of I grew up watching you, Chimala.
So you have this massive field.
No, but I've also been here for long.
No, but you see the thing about being out there, you think you know the person, and you think you've known the person for a very long time, and that's the I would say danger or the beauty in being a media personality. I'll give you an example of Sheila. Started from
NTV?
yeah.
WBS.
No, WBS.
That's right.
A teens show, Teens
Yes.
Club, then T Nation. And of course she grew up on TV.
Yeah.
Katz grew up on TV. Me, I was in Entebbe. Entebbe is Bedanga, like you are out of this world.
I started singing record TV.
Yes.
But
Akatobo.
but
Yes,
I
yeah.
still came to Record TV. I was really, really, really young, and I worked with Record TV for 5 years. Then I went to NTV for another 4 years, and then I moved to NBS. So somebody who has been seeing that story would think, oh, I've seen this guy for a very long time. But I'll tell you that when I came on media, there was already Katz, there was already Tough B, there was already Calvin the Entertainer.
Even Sheila, I found her.
Man,
There was,
Calvin.
even Sheila was already on TV.
These
Calvin.
were there before you.
Eh? Yeah, all those guys were before me.
Calvin needs a different.
But Calvin.
And they were really big brands.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I was a big fan, but I feel like I've watched Douglas
Forever.
for
Yeah,
a
so
long
there are people that
time.
are before me, but yeah, I'm blessed that at least maybe the impact I've created makes people think that I should be the one that has been around for a long
The
time.
longest.
Yeah, yeah. But how do we make it? Like, for me, I believe media or the opportunity to be in front of the screen is not because you're extremely good. It's just because you are lucky that you are the one given the opportunity.
Is it luck?
Yeah, lucky, because think about
Yeah.
how many people are doing journalism at Makerere University.
Yeah, that's why I think it's not luck, because
Favor.
It is, no, it's luck.
others have been given that opportunity and they haven't been on TV for such
Mm-mm.
a long time.
It's luck. It's luck. Why I say it's luck is because you're chosen out of so many. And for me, I came in front of the camera, not because somebody had seen that, oh, I had presented very well somewhere, then you come. No.
I remember that story. That's a conversation we had in that old video that he
Yes, yes. So it was a staff meeting. For me, the opportunity was given to me not because I was extremely good, but it was just that one random day that you're chosen to speak. And that's why opportunities come in very funny ways. I always advise young people. Sometimes you go to a party, maybe it's a cocktail, and there's so many random people that you do not know, and you're there. And then what young people do is they get a corner, grab a drink, and they don't want to interact.
And chill for the rest of the
And they
night.
chill. You do not know who is at that cocktail party.
Yeah.
You don't know who is at that wedding. You don't know the person you're seated next to at a conference. It's as simple as saying, hi, my name is Nova. I do ABCD. That could be your next client. That could be your next employer. That could be somebody who is going to link you to an opportunity. So for me, the opportunity came in a staff meeting. Everybody was asked to present what they think could take the company forward. And I stood up like any other
That's a record
person.
TV.
Yes, at Record TV. And I was like, hey, this company, I've been here for 3 years. It's missing this, it's missing this. We should do this, we should do this, we should do this. And the boss looked at me and is like, let's meet in my office. So I'm like, maybe what I've said.
Your
You're
checks are-
Douglas, you're capable of taking hard positions.
Yeah. No, especially if I know what I'm talking about. Because I was speaking out of experience.
You want to bring in
You know, I'm
neutrality.
asking that question.
I know you want to go to the fence thing, but I'll tell you about the fence also.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so he tells me, come to my office, and I go to the office, and he's like, you're very articulate the way you speak. Have you thought of being an on-air talent? And I'm like, no, I don't want to be an on-air talent. My joy was always to manage the lights, the cameras, to do the editing, to produce that, you say like this, you dress like this, posture yourself like this. For me, that was my passion.
Oh, wait,
So-
before you were on Katogo, you were
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
camera.
I was behind on the camera.
What?
Production.
I was a cameraman.
Now that adds
Okay.
more years.
Eh?
That
That's why I told you that people
Oh,
think my story
Interesting.
begins on
the
record
camera.
television. Yet my story doesn't begin on record television.
So you used to be a producer. Like,
I was employed as a cameraman at Record TV. So I leave Makerere University with my mass comm degree, no job. And then there is an internship opportunity at William Street to operate and work with the guys that produce weddings, introductions, and documentaries. So I went there to intern, 1 year, 2 years. That's when they opened Record Television. So I applied as a cameraman because I was very, very good at camera. And then they took me on. Then from camera, because I already knew how to edit, those are skills I learned still from not campus, from that small production house. And then I learned how to, I added the editing and then producing, then graphics and animation. And then later on, I became an on-air talent. So the opportunity in that meeting is what I was trying to elaborate, that for me, that's what I think is chance. I used my opportunity right. If I hadn't spoken in that meeting, maybe
yeah.
no one would have spotted that I can
You
talk.
would still be behind camera.
Or maybe if it was a
Yes.
different person in charge of the meeting and they didn't spot that ability.
That's true.
Yeah,
And I've met so many managers that don't know how to spot talent. You work with a team of 20 people, but you can't even observe that, oh, this guy here
Would fit.
is good for this. Maybe if I send him to Victoria University to learn,
Yes.
it could add a thing or two to him.
Could add value to the
For them,
company.
they are after end of month, your salary, go. No growth, no development.
But I think what Nova also says is partly true. It can't be entirely, okay, no, of course you're not saying it's entirely luck, but there is taking you on and you don't live up to the boss's expectation or even the audience's expectation.
Yes.
What then at some point differentiates you? Because you've been good for this long.
Still, I'm going to say it's luck. Ask me why. When I came on the screen, there was Katz, there was Straka, there was Jake Azora, there was Tafby, these guys were big brands.
Owulira amanya goyogera.
We also starting a music show.
Jake Azora.
Buyo Douglas Lwanga from Entebbe.
No, what I mean, when people say he's old,
Yeah.
so if you came on TV when Jake Azora is still on
He
TV.
started
then-
young.
No.
Yeah.
Because
I
for,
know.
But those guys have also still, they have been around.
yeah, so that's actually 2010. So I come on air and these guys are up there. Now me, I'm starting. I start from La Bonita, we shoot episodes. You know, I'm talking about a music industry that I even don't know about. But TV then, TV right now doesn't give chances. You're either coming with eyeballs, big social media following, or you're extremely good in articulating points. Back then, TV would find a random beautiful girl on the street just because you look good. You're like,
just like D.
hey, they're like, D, we've given you, we've given you front line.
Hey.
Hey, they bring the political guests, and then they give you 10 questions. And then you would start, ask.
Read the questions and
Right now, TV doesn't give those kind of chances. So for me, when I came, there were already these big people.
Yeah.
But I wasn't experienced. I was, in fact, very shy.
Shy child.
Yes. And also where I grew up from, Entebbe makes you kind of in a cage. I don't know if you guys are friends from Entebbe, but
I know Entebbe properly.
they are like
different
chilled.
ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like out of
yeah.
anyway, it's Wakiso, but still it's like you're out of
Yeah,
Yeah.
analyze.
it's like that that environment where planned kids come from, yeah? Yeah. Cool kids.
Nova.
No, I saw.
I saw
And,
it.
sure. Entebbe also has some ghettos.
Yeah, it has some ghettos,
Yeah,
but
you got Chitoro side, that side. There's
yeah,
some
Chitoro
ghettos.
side.
Yeah, there's some ghettos. But anyway, so I understood that I am not good enough. So what I did, I started to create friends. I made Calvin my friend. I made Katz my friend. I made Tafby my friend. I didn't come with this thing of, I have come to remove these people. I came with these things of, I don't know.
and to learn
Exactly.
from, yeah.
And that's a very different attitude. Right now, there's people that I won't mention, but young people that started from those teens TV shows. And you find one teens TV host from, let's say, NTV, does not talk with another teens TV show host of NBS or of Wukede. Why? If audiences love Douglas, they would love Douglas. Even if we are seated 4 of us, I will wait for when D is speaking, then I say, hey, D has made a point. And then when the other people are speaking,
Yeah.
and that's how audiences behave. So you do not have to fight each other. So for me, that's what I understood. So I was like, okay, I'll pick something from Katz, I'll pick something from this person, this person. And that's how I started to build my own personal brand.
Interesting.
And now you're mentoring
And now I'm mentoring.
the Vienna in this.
Yeah.
you know, in that
Yeah.
video, the video that Joshua watched on my YouTube channel.
I don't know what's wrong with you. But proceed.
I'm making a case.
Let's say Lawel. Proceed.
Okay, Lawel.
This guy is going to expose my private.
Don't
So
tell him
you're not
anything again.
you're not Lawel.
Proceed.
Okay. So in that video,
Yes.
the reason I wanted you to be my first guest on that show is because I looked up to you
Yeah.
at that time.
Yes.
And when you gave me that interview, I remember I went home and I was telling everyone, Douglas yampered the interview. I have it. Yeah.
Even the person who was on camera was like, We are from shooting
Uh-huh,
Douglas. Me, I've watched
The
that.
guy
video.
was on the.
Hey.
You don't know about Jawa.
That we have arrived.
Yeah, by the way.
Yeah, so it's really you've really done.
It's
some
interesting.
good work.
But you see what's so funny about people is not everyone is very open to new entrants. Especially in this field, if you want an interview and you've never done it and then you ask, hey, I want to interview you. Getting somebody to sit down with you, it's very, very difficult. Very
Nova, how
difficult.
do you do it?
No, now by the way, it's
He
okay.
paid the price.
How
You
did
did- yeah,
I'll tell you a story. Hey, Nova.
You know,
I told you I grew up watching Nova.
You can tell us a
Viva.
bit. You see Nova, eh? Nova posted as he as a serious person, president in his suits.
No, way before. Nova.
Uh-huh.
I was telling him before we came here to shoot that
So the show has shifted to me.
It's okay. Let's proceed.
that sometimes you see people after they have arrived and you do not know their journey and how much they put in there. This guy here is very aggressive. He was very aggressive. Have you ever met somebody for the first time, but they don't take no for an answer? Or you can even see the attitude that this one, if I tell him a no,
That tells,
Either he
that
will
tells
not-
me everything. I'll never get all these people.
he will not. So he's very, very, very,
Yeah,
very
he's
aggressive. And I remember that interview, we scheduled it, I don't know how many times.
I think like 4 or 5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he never backed down.
I go get her.
Yes, so
Hello.
let me leave the rest, but I just wanted to give him his flowers that when we
You
see him,
see, of all the people that I hosted,
Yeah.
that include you, Pastor Wilson Mugembe, APAS,
yeah,
Honorable Frank Tumwebaze, he was Minister ICT, all the people that I hosted, I would have to wait for them for like 2-3 months, 4 months
to
But
get that one.
to get that one interview. Now, today, it's just a phone call
yeah.
away and
But
D
yeah.
is here.
Yeah.
Do you know how people are shocked that D is on this set? No one
Really?
ever saw
Why?
D.
She has not been in
Those who know
camera
her.
before.
Hey,
Yeah.
The one you see on
I'm
X.
shy.
just say hello to the people.
And they're being introduced by Douglas.
Ladies and
Hi,
gentlemen,
guys.
Uh-huh.
I want to present to you,
D.
yes, the most violent human on X.
Oh, good
On
Lord.
X, she's violent. In real life, she's a beautiful soul. So
Aw.
don't judge the X account. Yeah, meet the person.
Hi,
Ask D
guys.
for a date. Get to know her even better. Yeah.
Hi, Nova.
So it's only Nova that could get her on this set as a
But before we shift from that Nova, I see how you're pushing for, digital content creators to, for Stripe and government to, people to start being paid, and all this you've done with your X. I think most people have just seen you and like they see the energy.
Yeah.
They don't know that, like Douglas has said, you have been part of this thing like way back. They only
Yeah.
look at when now the
You
audience.
succeeded.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But let's give you your flowers.
let me tell you one just example. So I developed this idea of a youth conference. Do you remember that, Douglas?
By the way, that idea.
I wanted to
I
have a
know,
youth.
no, but you've hustled.
Nova. You see, I
You
will
know
never
what?
details.
The next show, Nova should be the guest.
Yes.
I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Sometimes some things actually get you emotional. So I organized the youth conference,
At
and
emotion.
I had guest speakers, Fande Hassan Kasinje, Douglas Lwanga, I think Honorable Frank Tumwebaze. Those are the people that had actually hosted on my YouTube
Yeah.
channel. None of them showed up. Yet they had confirmed they would come. None of them.
I remember.
I had
And
paid
it took you a long time to organize that
Yes,
workshop.
I had paid for sound, I had paid
Nova,
for
what?
venue. This is about 2018, 2019.
Yeah,
So
before
COVID,
lockdown.
yeah.
guys came, young people came, and they were in a stadium. And I called these guys, no one was showing up.
Like how
Where were
many
they?
like how many people
Where
showed up?
were they? Where were
I
they?
think by the time I closed, realizing my guests were not coming, the guest speakers were not coming, I had about like 100 people.
Oh,
You know, I'm good at mobilizing.
Oh.
Mobilizing is not my problem.
No, we will redo this.
Yeah.
Take that past event as practice. We'll now have a real one. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
but I kept all these people, even
Yeah.
when Afande Kasinja is my dad,
Yeah.
Douglas here is my friend,
Yeah.
Honorable Frank Tumwebaze, we only disagree politically, but we also talk. So even after that experience, I didn't lose them.
Mm.
Yeah, but I was depressed for the future.
I know.
Yeah, it was
I
tough.
know.
It was tough.
But before we move on from that, Douglas,
Yes.
so for you here, you with the Novas, with other celebrities, but I can tell you,
They're also calling me a celebrity.
Yeah.
yes, no,
Yes.
Oh,
But I was going. There's a distance between you and like your fans. Me, I can tell you because I grew up in Kashari, but people like Douglas, the way they see it, there's like this journey from where they are to
Yeah.
accessing you.
Really?
But when I meet you now, when we talk, you're someone who gives chance
Yes.
to to a Nova as he was then, appearing on his YouTube. I've seen the clip. The production is really, really bad. But I'm just saying that,
Yes.
you get out of,
Okay.
open your space, people can access you.
Mm.
Why
But I
do
want to
get
correct you on that, yeah? I think in all the hosts, I am very accessible. Why? Why I did the Purple Parties was because of that. The very first time that we did that event at Bulldog in Wandegea, we just wanted an event where people that watch the TV show can come in real life. And we took it again away from, when I started to work with NTV gave me a more national
outlook
reach. And people were watching me from Gulu, from Western Uganda. And I think most of the people that started to follow me as fans started from NTV, not Record TV. Yeah, so when we did the regional tours of the Purple Party, we built fan bases, real people, and teams also. The Kacheches heading the Western team. Eastern Uganda, there is MC Ryan and Boski. Northern Uganda, there is Badman Solo. It's like a network of people. So if I have an event, let's say in Gulu, I don't need to carry a team from Kampala. I just simply call my team, the team that's in Northern Uganda. If I'm going to Western Uganda, Kacheche will handle everything. When I go to East, there's somebody who is doing that.
I used to be part of all those WhatsApp groups.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then what happened? What happened?
He grew up.
I outgrew that.
He grew up. But there's a real community. Even up to today, there's a big, real community that, at least because of that event, it's beyond even just attending the Purple Party, but the event contributed to the welfare of so many young people out there.
But it's the same thing like that. Desire to connect with
Exactly.
your people,
Yeah.
have people access you.
So I don't feel that I'm inaccessible, but at least there are platforms that are easy to get
Like
to.
you've opened up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's the same strategy I had when I became your ex-president.
Mm.
I realized that we had these big names on X
Yeah.
that people just saw like
Yeah.
some people in.
Yeah. I remember
when I
that
started
time.
these social events
Yes.
today,
Yes.
there are many people who know Dee in person, who have seen her attend events,
Yeah.
who know all these big names that
Yeah.
bringing these people together and people feeling like, yeah.
Yeah. Close. Yeah.
You're seeing that conversation there about UX. You also have many YouTubers. I think Uganda is, like generally the world is opening up to digital platforms.
Yes.
You are more traditional media. So I'm trying to imagine where Nova's world meets yours and how, for example, whether you have accepted it, how you're being flexible, how you're approaching it to be able to fit into that.
I think in this country I'm one of the biggest earners on digital media. What we people don't appreciate is there is no one way of doing things. All of us are not going to do a podcast to earn from digital media. You understand? There's so many opportunities out there that you could utilize to make money on the internet. If you follow my platforms, there is gonna be a brand at least every month that I'm representing, from Uganda to Kenya to South Africa. And this is as simple as doing a short video of 1 minute, 30 seconds, and I upload it. 2 videos a month. It's not a lot of work. Yes. TikTok.
How much are we talking about?
No.
Yeah,
URL.
Classified information.
Classified information. But I'll give you an example, guys, yeah? It's actually just unfortunate that I think Ugandan influencers are paid the least
Yes.
in terms of brands. When a Ugandan brand reaches out to a Ugandan influencer, they want to pay peanuts.
Yeah.
But Kenyan influencers are earning much more. But also what I realized that even the brands that have, let's say, affiliates in Uganda, when they ask Ugandan companies, for example, let's say, what's your company name?
Giant.
Yes. If Giant was, let's say, based in East Africa on that level, but doesn't have an office in Uganda, then you reach out to him and tell him, get me Douglas to work. You, because you're looking from an East African perspective, you come with a big budget. When you involve a Nova from Uganda, Nova will slash that budget. And it's like, no, these Ugandans, you can just pay them.
Cheap labor.
Hey.
Yeah.
You understand?
Labor, yes.
So we have our own people underselling us.
Yeah.
That's the problem why young people are not making as much money on these digital platforms. But at least I'm blessed that most of the contracts that I've
One
gotten
of the few.
are coming from Kenya, are coming from West Africa, they're coming from South Africa. And these guys just look at, they don't have to be here, they just look at your numbers.
Yeah. It makes
Engagement,
business sense.
yeah.
It makes business sense,
Yeah.
the call will come in, and then you sign the deal, they'll send the money to your bank account, you do the content, and it's done. So I don't have to do a podcast, but I can still do it.
Yes.
You understand? But I see it's a lot of work, yet there is an easier way for me to...
And also, like you said, you do like only 2 a month, and
Yeah.
you don't have to work
understand?
hard.
No, you work smart.
I realize there anyway.
No, but you work hard. You work smart.
Never will start picking on him,
Me,
but
I have worked both hard and smart.
now,
Which
but
has paid more?
let me tell you, Nova still works hard.
No,
And
but it's good
okay.
to work hard. It's
By
good
choice,
to work
he just
hard.
loves working.
Yeah,
But
by
if you have a
choice.
chance to work smart,
Go for it.
please work smart.
But Douglas, you've worked with record labels like
Yes.
here, advertising agencies or
Agencies.
digital agencies,
Yeah.
and these corporate bodies. Why do they want cheap labor? Why can't they pay? Oh, it's just us who don't know our work.
No, it's just the people that are in these offices. You drink with them. These are like our everyday friends. They are the brand managers, they are the people in these agencies. And sometimes they feel to sign for you a check of 20 million for 4 videos. Sure.
Why say on you?
When they can get
No,
Nova to work at
but
500.
you understand?
Yeah, but the other element, Douglas,
Yeah.
that I don't want us to shy away from
Mm.
is the fact that our influencers also lack in as far as quality influencing,
That's true.
and then specializing. Yeah, I've been telling every opportunity I get, I've been telling influencers, you can't influence everything.
Mm.
You
Have
need,
a niche.
You need to have a niche, but also the quality.
Mm.
If someone looked at your video, Douglas,
Mm.
how it's edited, how it, even if it's 30 seconds,
Mm.
and then you look at another influencer's video,
Mm.
you'll see a difference. I think some influencers, especially on TikTok, are learning that quality sells.
But I don't think it's quality, because right now we have gadgets, Nova. Like accessibility to tools, you know, it's wider than back in the day. I've worked with several brands and most of them complain on just one thing. It's professionalism. When a brand gives you their money and they tell you the contract, you're supposed to, for example, right now we're doing something with Free of Fire and you're supposed to put out like 2 videos a month, post them on TikTok. The agency is not going to wake you up from your bed and tell you, go shoot the video. No, you sign the contract. Have a team, you know, have one guy, give him the responsibility to do the scripting, avail yourself. You can even use one day to shoot all the content for the month, you know. But what the agency wants is what you were paid for is
what you
deliver.
deliver,
There is a guy that was, I'm not going to mention names, there is a guy that was paid by one company to be the influencer. They put him up on billboards, did all this big branding for him. Very big artist. But they had to wake up the guy for a press conference. Leave alone the press conference, putting up content. The guy would spend like 4 weeks, 0 content about the brand. But he's busy posting pictures, he's doing sisha, he's at the beach. And I'm like, this is money. Meanwhile, he was paid about 70 million.
Wow.
That guy has to the performance rate calculated about like 6 million. How many shows does he have to do
To get that money.
to get 70 million?
Yeah.
But what's hard availing yourself for one day, shooting the content? And that's why right now in all the artists, you find Spice Diana, Shiba, Azawi. There are not even 10 artists that have heavy endorsements. Because when you pay Spice Diana, you're sure she will do the content. She'll even ask you, you know, what can I do
Am I
in this
creative
video?
enough? Yeah.
Does that take us back to management now?
Professionalism, management,
And just being Ugandan.
and just being Ugandans. So it's difficult for brands to work with some people. And that's why these brands will leave a person who has a very big following, very good quality, and they are like, let's just work with this person.
Yeah, I even in our small influencer groups on X, when you have a gig, you have to remind these people, you people are not pushing, you people are not. Yet on the call, when you agreed or before you signed the contract, you told these people, you will have to do 2 posts a day for this long. You say, yeah, I will do. But then you have to keep reminding
Send
people.
50%, then you send.
Yeah,
Then they
you have to
sleep.
keep reminding these people.
So the attitude towards work is really, really, really bad. And I think maybe because I don't think people understand that it's also a job. I don't think.
But if you're earning from it, anyway.
People just take things for
No, me
granted.
now I understand it's a job, but I don't think a lot of people understand
They
it's a
don't.
job. They think it's just some casual
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's the mindset.
Hmm?
I don't know if Dee takes it serious. She's one of the ex-influencers here that eats.
Yeah.
some good.
Very serious,
Yeah.
by the way.
Hey, gig
But you
Douglas.
don't give me gigs, but I take it.
Douglas alete gigs za purpose.
Naddala news nasogamba eyo njina ogwemanyi wali. I may not do it, but there is a
They
big
can do it.
influencer.
Who
Yeah.
is even
Once
cheaper.
you are there, cheaper,
Yeah.
but not cheap labor.
Okay, more affordable.
No, you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah, you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah, you don't chase, because
Yeah.
what's hard, and also there are some influencers that are so rigid. For them, they are like, for me, my rate card is 3 million per video.
Yeah.
So even if he brings his ghee, he wants 3 million per video, but this is ghee. You can see the product, the
Yes,
price. You
yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So you need to know when to
When-
charge.
yes.
Charge what. But again, we don't blame them because nobody taught us this business.
Yeah.
We all are learning on the job. They're like, hey, that means I can charge 5 million. They can pay. Okay, I'll be for 5 million.
No, but we are now teaching the job at N&L Digital Consultancy. We are trying to streamline influencers, teach them what
But
to
also
do.
these agencies are bad news, man. These agencies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, someone calls you and they're like, oh, this bank, this and this and this, and they say they want you because they know you, they want you in particular. Yet the money that they are giving this person, they're going to give you like 5%. You know? So what do we do about that?
I know of a gig that
That's crazy.
they brought to me when I was still your ex-president, because these influencers would come to me complaining. D knows if they got issues, they would come to me. Even when I didn't have police, but somehow I managed to solve some issues. So these guys were paid 700,000 to run a campaign for 1 week. And this guy was giving them 50,000 shillings out of 700,000. So
That's how you get
now
out of gigs.
what
Yeah.
happened? What happened was that the person who was supposed to remit money insisted and said, "I am sending that money to directly to each influencer." So now the plug, the one we call the gig plug, would now call and say, "You're going to receive 700,000, but you send 650 on my phone."
Disrespected you.
Then
Yeah.
they all realized they were all
Being scammed.
going through the same. They refused to send the money. Until now they came to me, he was threatening them, we agreed, what? They came to me and said we were cheated.
Wow.
I talked to this
Wow.
guy and he was ashamed. He said, "The president, you know this?" I said, "No. People cannot
can
be
teach
paid
90%.
700,000.
Yeah.
You're giving them
It was like
50,000.
They do that all the
What
time.
would be?
They do that all the time.
You guys know.
These are the people who end up in
I
government
know.
and
I know.
we are here.
But Douglas, you know that, especially, I'm sure even in the music industry or showbiz,
Yes.
like agencies, if they can afford to milk you, they will do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What can we do? I've seen you, especially on your shows, you talk about how can we the music industry, we need to do this, we need to
Yes,
do that.
yes.
But like you said, digital spaces, it's like a whole industry.
Yes.
Like people can earn big.
Yes.
And everyone has a smartphone. You know, it's accessible. The industry is accessible. So what do you do? What can we do to
You need to be
make it business?
you need to be unstoppable in a way that there's no way they can go around you. If they are looking for influencers and they mention people on X, are you in the top 5? Are you in the top 10? So you personally, you also have to do first the work before you ask for the money.
Branding, personal branding.
Personal branding. Now, after that stage, then you go to the level of professionalism that if these guys trust you with their money, you will deliver. That's the second stage. Some people are very good. They have the numbers. If you're looking at the top 10 on TikTok, they are there. Top 2 on X, they are there. When you give them the money, phones are off. They don't attend meetings, even orientation, they cannot. They cannot create, around the brand, because when somebody gives you the money, the least you can do is at least start to love the brand. Yeah. If they've made you an ambassador for this water, start to even work with it.
Yes. Yeah.
Even when you're not shooting.
Even when you're not drinking.
Even if
I'm behaving like an ambassador. I have my water here.
I have had instances of where big brands artists show up for meetings where contracts are being signed when they are like drunk or still have hangover.
That's if they turn up.
They can't.
That's the most important part.
Wow. That's if they turn up.
Yeah.
There's a number of people, artists, when they have concerts, you usually see them, they go to corporate companies for sponsorship.
Partnerships, yes.
Partnerships, yes. But do you know very few can even... Artists think, or creatives think, that because you're famous, because you have numbers, then you're automatically an influencer. Okay, you've gone to, let's say, MTN. You have a concert at Cricket Oval, and they have told you, okay, we need you to do ABCD with your funds to bring back value of the money that we are going to sponsor for you. And then you reach, and by the way, these companies don't ask for a lot of things. There's one company that just asks you to post and tag them whenever you put up a post. Others want you to just visit their offices where they are located, and then you do a video, and then you post it. Very simple things. My dear, after the money lands on the artist account, to get that artist to come and visit your office, to get the artist to post.
But what is even so hard?
Until they start to say, if I post that company, the engagement is down. You know those things influencers say?
Yeah.
When I post a brand, then they
affect my engagement.
So why did you take the money? Why didn't you just
why did you take the money?
You understand? So, and this is why, I was telling somebody before we came here, this is why the rate at which corporate companies are sponsoring these artists is even reducing. Very few people are willing to sponsor these events.
The concerts.
Yeah. The corporate companies, what they have resorted to is to do their own events.
Yeah.
And their own marketing.
And their own marketing.
Yes.
They hire.
So they just bring you and give you 5 AM and you perform. And
you just
and
perform,
go. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've seen, be following the culture.
Yeah.
Seen like people, I don't know if they're called promoters, people organize concerts, they said, people will send. So okay, some will say politics, but others could also just be that no one is willing to invest money in a concert for an artist who won't promote or give value to the money they have. Like
for me, I was doing events, but you would pay an artist, let's say an average artist, let's say 7 million, 6 million to perform at your event. This artist will post that artwork one day or on the same day of the event. I am coming to Ginger. I've given you 7 million.
It's like they're helping you.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, my mandate is to advertise the event and bring the people. But the reason why I pay you is because you also have to use your influence to make sure people come to that venue.
Yeah. I wanted to give my personal experience, but you people start using me as a...
Shall judge you.
You paid someone and they...
Remember that I also had started organizing those events?
Yes.
But this one was really good. David Lutalo he did a video for me. He did
certified hustler.
yeah,
Certified
and the
hustler.
show flopped because it rained. I remember telling you,
Yes.
and you telling me one day wafuna
Rainmaker.
rainmaker. The show flopped. It was here in Chanja.
Yeah.
But then another artist that I was, this time it wasn't me organizing, but I was part of the team. When we were paying him, I don't want to mention the name, Inzo Kumvuma. We agreed that he would do a video. What is it called? That video that
a drop.
And then he would come a day earlier. The show was supposed to be in Kalangala, drive around, and then the following days he didn't do a drop. He didn't pick our calls.
Didn't do the drive.
And we had paid 80%. He didn't do the drive.
Oh my
he
goodness.
showed up at the event and he said he's not going on stage before he gets
his
100%.
balance.
And you have people seated there. What
That's
do you do?
it.
You have to pay him.
That's
So you
it.
paid and he performed.
Yeah.
But let me tell you guys.
But he
There's
also did
professional-
like 5 songs and left.
But you see, there is the behavior. But I think for me, it starts from the size of the ambition. For example, where the artist wants to go or thinks they could potentially go. Because me, I've watched like Nigerian culture from like tech, like startups, businesses.
Yeah.
Someone will have an idea, and because they know they could potentially sell the company, like these investors who buy out companies, $1 million US dollars, because they know it's possible, and they have seen people who have sold their companies at that level. They go through the grind, they work hard, they turn up. I think also even within the music industry, like an artist knows that it is possible to become this Wizkid or this kind of person. So from the onset, they care about how they start, how they respect the other stakeholders. They will show up on time. They care about how they dress, how they communicate when they're in the media. Even when you host them on a podcast, what they say, you can see someone who knows their value, they have a brand, and they want to go far. But if it's an artist who accidentally yachikubye nga wano mu Uganda, nachikuba ku
No,
TikTok,
but Lawel, maybe what I want to pick
let me just
Yeah.
complete this. So somehow they trained Nebachikuba, they have a following, they do a successful concert. Maybe because they never thought they could become this big. They're already living the dream. Like for you see he's unserious, but he didn't even expect that he'd be that big. You get?
Also
Yeah.
in his
He's
prime.
successful. He has
Yeah.
reached. So Douglas is saying, but how can we push this to become, we can be the best in Africa, we can compete
you're
with
really-
Thames.
because-
But this guy says,
You remember
reached.
that when we were taking Alien Skin to London, there was a big like social media scandal where he missed. No, he didn't want to. No, that was the time they had fought with Palazzo.
Palazzo.
But both Palazzo and Alien Skin had been booked for the Purple Party in London. Now, Alien was like, I'm not going on that flight.
Was that last year?
No, that's 23,
4.
23, a year around there. And Alien is like, I'm not going on a flight if Palazzo is on. Meanwhile, this was Alien Skin's first flight.
That's only the shot.
When we went, by the Palazzo didn't go that time. Yeah, Palazzo was like, Dad, you know what?
It's okay.
This boy has actually, it's his time to
serious?
shine. Yeah, Palazzo stood down. He's like, for me, I can go to London anytime, but this opportunity, he needs it because he's like at the peak. It's a
Wow.
good starting place.
Wow.
But for me, what bothered me, and I asked Alien, man, this is like your first flight. Like,
Rushy, like what would
you
do?
should be even like hungry for it. He's like, no. I didn't. For him, he told me his dreams, like what you said, that was not in
Him
his
he had
dreams.
arrived already.
Going abroad. In fact, if you carefully follow, after that show, he tried to do a Dubai show. He still no, he had people, but he missed the flight, I think 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then the promoters in the diaspora were like, let's leave
The
guy
jobs
alone.
over
in peace.
You know how I know?
Did he eventually show up?
Mwalimu
Yeah, he went
Mukasembwe
to Dubai.
Mulanga, he's
That's
supposed
the
to be
thing.
here with us.
Because I have seen you had a program with skilling.
Yes.
Anyone who has like a startup or a program, when you're working with people who don't see like the vision, they'll break you. You'll be saying, but can't you see the potential we have? But for them, they have already reached.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What I wanted to ask Doug, the things you talk about, most of these artists, when they are starting, when they are beginning, they will have this, they will actually make you think they are professional. Because they will show up, they will do this.
They bring their
But the
music
moment they start,
get a name.
yes, a name.
Yeah. It's just fame management. Even if you take it away from just artists, go to TikTokers, people on X,
Go to
YouTubers.
ex-influencers.
Yes.
Some of them don't greet us when they find us.
You understand? Just because somebody has.
They show up with masks and.
But let me tell you guys, something that humbled me in this journey of media and being a public figure is for you to understand that in any place you go to, there's going to be at least 80% that don't know you. So do not assume that. There's a day we were at Abraham's shop, Maurice Kiria came through, and there were these international school girls trying to do shopping in the, I think for their boyfriends or whatever, in the shop. And so we were chatting, and then Brian randomly asks the girl, "You don't know who this is?" And the girl looks at
And
Maurice.
she was like, huh?
Yeah.
I was in shock. I'm like, you guys, this is Maurice
Someone else will
Kiria.
take it personal. They're like,
Yeah.
no, these girls
You
are just
understand?
showing off. What do you mean?
And for me, my co-hosts, I tell them every single day, you see, we do a daily show Monday to Friday. But I tell them that on any single given day, there will be a random person who is tuning on NBS After 5 for the very
very
first
first
time.
time.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, who is that guy?
Yeah.
So as you start the show, don't assume that because you worked yesterday, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Douglas. This is NBS After 5. And it's sponsored by Ta. We do A, B, C, D.
No, why are you learning? Or you're just.
What he talks about is something I've lived. Now, me having been close to so many famous people, you are showing someone that, hey, I was with so and so. Who is that
Who's
guy?
that?
Yeah, like it's funny, but that's it. Personally, I've been introduced to some people. Says, you don't know our president. Say, I'm on X, but I don't know this guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll be shocked.
And the guy says, I've been active, but I don't know you.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that if you can think well, you'll take it for a lesson. If you are not, I think, smart enough, you'll be offended that you are not recognized. Because I've seen some celebrities who get offended. Oh yeah, Alimba, Amanyi.
I know.
But
I feel the whites must
There's someone who has twist tabs.
Yeah. You'll be shocked, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know what tabs is.
Yes.
I am not in your things.
Proceed, yes.
Oh God. Yeah.
But yeah, there's this thing of like someone will think you're belittling them.
Yeah.
I was saying the whites know how to introduce themselves. When you meet them, they're like, "Hi, my name is," and then you also go, "My name is."
Yeah.
But here, you don't remember me.
Hey, Keragapo.
Hey,
That's why we introduce ourselves so they don't introduce themselves.
go straight to the point and say, "Hi, my name is," and we met at.
Yeah.
Or you may not know me, but my company is ABCD. I do this.
Then Ugandans also have a habit. He sees you, he recognizes you, then he looks at you like this, and then when he has left, he texts you.
I saw you.
Did you just leave
you.
his
Why did you say hello?
Is it you that just walked
Hey,
out?
is it you?
Yeah.
But Douglas, I wanted to this purple skilling,
Yes.
purple skills.
Yes.
How does that concept come? You a very known media personality. What inspires the purple skilling, and actually, what do you do there?
So briefly, so TV, Purple Party, then Purple Skills Clinic. It's just constantly asking yourself, what more can I do? You know, if you are an ex-influencer, is there anything else that you can do on top of that? Can you start a business that then you use your X account to promote? Like for me, I also started to ask, okay, I'm a TV presenter. What more can I do? How can I meet my fans? Then Purple Party begins. Then we do the Purple Party. And I'm like, okay, we are doing this in Kampala, but I have fans in Jinja, in Gulu, and all that. Then we start the regional tours. And I'm like, wait a minute, there are people that left Uganda, they are in Europe, they are in Dubai, they are in whatever. How do we take this event, the same experience, to them? Then we start the world tours. Now, in lockdown, a lot of young people were not working. A lot of them had been cut off from work. And they would DM you and they tell you, hey, you remember me? I'm your fan from Ntungamo. I used to come for that Purple Party at University of E. Send me 20K. Send me 30K. Connect me to a job. Supporting.
Yeah.
That was actually the narrative during lockdown. In fact, you remember when they were collecting posho?
Yes.
The people on the internet are like, that company, there's a company that gave jerry cans.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I remember.
It gave jerry cans and people are like, how can you give jerry cans?
We have supported you for all these years.
We supported you for these years. So in my DM, there was a lot of young people looking out for support and help.
That kind of support is very
Money,
because are expensive.
jobs.
But who needed jerry cans in lockdown?
To fetch water, come on.
It's water. National water was working. It didn't close.
And the store sanitizer.
So these kids reached out and they were asking for help. And I'm like, but I'm also a salary earner. I don't have a company to employ you guys. But when you ask them, you know, what jobs are you looking for? They are like, get us anything. And I sat in my house and I'm like, what am I going to do? But previously I had that idea. I've always wanted to do that vocational training institute. Because of what I told you at the beginning, I didn't learn the skills that I learned that helped me get into TV from campus. I learned them from that small production house that was doing weddings, introduction and all that. So I realized that a lot of these young people, graduates, come out of university, but they cannot do anything. They only just have a transcript and a lot of theory. So I'm like, no, let's do something called Skills Clinic. When I went to register it, they told me it cannot just be Skills Clinic, it has to be with something else. And I'm like, let me add the brand Purple.
Why Purple?
Yeah, so it becomes the Purple Skills Clinic Foundation.
Why Purple?
Okay.
Random.
Purple Party, Purple. Those started during when Zari was doing the White Party.
Oh.
That's when the Purple Party also began. But the graphics on the screen were purple. The scrolls, the graphics, the intros, everything was purple. So I'm like, let's
You
call it
made
Purple
us love
Party.
purple, by the way.
Purple.
It's not my favorite color though.
Hey,
Are we
Yeah.
having one this year?
Canada.
Are we going? Number.
Douglas is here.
Oh, it is
Douglas
here.
is here.
The journey starts
Canada.
now.
Johnny, yeah.
Canada.
We've supported you all these years.
That code.
Sakura
That code.
Fans.
No. That code.
We'll press another code. That one I'll refuse.
That code expired.
Oluseke Luganyu.
So we started it in 2020.
Haters.
Your other question of what do we do?
Okay.
Now it basically looks at how we can use talents as full-time careers. How do you transform your talent into a job? That thing that you love to do, is it music? Is it gadgets, technology? Is it focus mainly in creative arts? So we are training DJs, we are training animators, we are training public speakers, we are training web designers, we are
Influencers.
training influencers, data analysts, and so many more. And we already partnered with MasterCard Foundation, GIZ, Rotary Club of Chitante, and so many other partners. And Ministry of Gender, also Private Sector Foundation.
Wow.
And every 2 months, we are outing about 120 young girls.
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months. They are short courses, young girls and young boys. And we are also accredited by the Uganda Vocational and Technical Assessment Board. So it means after the 2 months, you get a certificate. That certificate is ISO certified. So whichever place you go to across the world, you could use it to tell them
You
that
have an ISO certification.
UVTAB.
Oh.
That's under Ministry of Education and Sport.
Young girls and young boys. So me and Nova, we can't come.
No, you can come. You can
Okay.
come. You can come. There are so many programs. For example, Rotary is dealing with a boy child. MasterCard is dealing with
Going back to
girls
school.
18 to 35. GIZ is into advocacy. So everyone is doing different.
So you also have
things.
space for us, the SOs,
The SOs.
slightly older. Yeah.
SOW.
That's so true. That's so true. That's so true. So
Okay.
that's what we're pretty much doing. We are making
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
we're
yeah.
helping young people transition into employment using these skills learned.
So you wanted to meet Douglas, but you're quiet. He's here.
That's
Ever
code.
since we started
That's
that
code.
show.
We've also put an X on it.
What do you go
Guys
here?
are unbelievable.
What did you want to tell Douglas? He's here.
Hey, hey.
Yeah.
Aha.
We are off air. Tetuja kukuliza.
We have a one-on-one off air.
She wants to now start the journey to Canada.
Bajja kumembo
They are
huko.
going to Canada.
Yeah, we should go for that purple party.
Yeah.
Canada.
But where does that leave your local funds?
The local funds.
Because since
We
the
have
last year you
events
were-
here.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
How
well-
about events?
No, last year we did Amsterdam and Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. Amsterdam, Germany, yes.
This year you did in Canada.
Ati bali international.
Kati
year
abafani
is
bafe abentu nga mabembale
No, we are
abegulu.
coming back.
We're
We are
coming
coming
back.
back. We're still on hold. Last year was heavily political.
Okay.
This year the events landscape is still down. Abantu balina sente, you guys.
Recover though.
Yeah.
Abantu balina
Because
sente.
they-
And
Yes,
we're saying
every-
also like every one,
Yeah.
there isn't much money.
They're not making a lot of financial sense.
Yeah, but Kampala Chats is very proud to associate with Purple brand.
Purple brand.
Yeah.
So, Douglas, there are times when I think you've not been so much. You always find a way of being neutral.
On the fence, just say he's always on the
He's their
fence.
face.
I am the CEO of the fence.
He's always on the fence.
If you want a
like this.
float 50 by 100, come to me.
The right word is actually the face. But I think you've also had times when you've gotten this backlash.
Yes.
Having a huge name,
Yes.
you have this backlash.
Mm.
How do you normally go around it?
Okay, why does
But-
he sit on the fence?
But
Let's start from the fence actually.
no. Let me start with the backlash thing.
Yeah.
You see, in this world, yeah, never be pressured. Never be pressured to go beyond yourself. Everything that I post on my X, on my TikTok, I can defend it. But also me, beyond the talking, I am doing. I've told you every 2 months we are churning out 120 youth, supporting them find employment. That is real impact beyond just a tweet on X with 500 likes or 1K likes. So for me, I believe in real tangible impact out there. But also the fence. When I came to media, there were presenters that were aligned to particular artist camps. There was a presenter for Leon Island, presenter for Gargamel,
Firebase.
presenters for Firebase.
Firebase.
And remember what I told you that I
Those
learned.
times, man.
Yeah, I learned from the best.
Where are you born?
No.
Proceed.
So for me, I learned from the
I was
best.
born.
And I saw that as a problem in the industry. When you're learning, studying journalism, they tell you something called objectivity. Objectivity is the face. Be in the middle. Don't be the judge, but present the problem. If it's a bad road, showcase the bad road. You don't have to add your personal opinion as a reporter, as a news anchor. What you can do is to present the problem. So for me, back in the day, if Bobby had a problem with Bebe Cool, it was not my responsibility to speak on behalf of
Bobby
or Bebe. I'll bring Bebe Cool. I'm like, why didn't you attend Bobby Wine's wedding? And he's telling me, maybe he didn't send a card. And then I'll bring Bobby Wine and I say, why didn't you send
a card? Yeah.
You understand?
Let the viewers judge.
The viewers are intelligent. By the way, the viewers are more intelligent than even the host. When you're having 3 people on a panel, the viewer can tell that guy is stupid, that guy is wise, this one is lying. You, the moderator, you're not supposed to take another viewer.
Yeah.
Coming back on these digital platforms, for me, I'm very passionate about job creation, education. If you follow my tweets, if it's anything in the line of education, job creation, I am a loud voice. And by the way, I never take sides. I'll tell you, Minister of Education, you need to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But there are some places that I am not an expert on, and I don't want to put my feet.
You can't control them.
I can't put my feet there. So I'll stick to my side. For me, my side is I want to see so many young people find employment. If it's a policy challenge, I'll be a loud voice. I'll tweet about it.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it. But there is this heavy thing of the military has done this. Huh? Let me be on the fence.
Was this idea? This idea.
Let me be on the
as we
fence.
conclude, really, our time is fast spent. You guys can have your own questions. My last question is, you're organizing shows in Canada, Amsterdam, and all these countries. I'm sure you're seeing the best practices. You're working with guys who are doing it right. What are some of the lessons we can learn, especially for us who want to promote brands? SK has consultants.
N&L digital consultants.
For the events that side, I am also on a learning journey. I've just done them 2 years. What I need to say is, us as Ugandans, we don't think out of the box. When one Ugandan starts a chapati stall, 1,000 Ugandans will start a chapati stall. It's what I've told you about podcasts. They are beautiful, but there's multiple other ways
which you can earn.
Of earning. So we always need to open our minds, and see what more can I do. How can I use influence? Yes. So that's the biggest problem that I see for our Ugandans in the diaspora and the Ugandans back home. The Ugandan in the diaspora, when they find a venue where they do events, all the others will host from that place. Nobody will think that let's take this event to the gardens or to the park or somewhere else. Just because nobody has tried it, all the other Ugandans they'll play it safe. So I think it's just a thing about us as Ugandans, but we can do better. We can let's be a bit more aggressive.
Any questions you want to talk to our
You
audience?
should have a question. Also, I know there are questions off camera, but we want a question on camera.
Also imagine people would be surprised to see D in camera. Let's proceed.
D, we are waiting for your question.
I don't have a question.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just happy to have Douglas.
Pleasure.
Show.
Pleasure.
Really, really happy. I'm a very big fan.
Thank you.
Huge fan. This one I'll say it. I don't.
Thank you, D.
We are really humbled.
Thank you.
So
and you don't say it easily.
Comes from.
I know.
Just for me, Douglas, if you may just re-echo and emphasize on fame management. I feel like it's a very, very, very big problem to our, especially the creatives industry. When they get somewhere 30% of where they are supposed to be, they feel like they are at 150, and the behavior change and professionalism. If you can echo that and maybe.
Okay, just briefly as we wrap up, you will never ever make money if you're not humble. Humble enough to attend the meeting, humble enough to respond to a text message, humble enough to pick up a call, humble enough to save a minute or two to talk to somebody. You may not make as much. You can make money, but you may not make as much money. Fame is beautiful. And right now we have all these digital platforms that have made so many people famous. In fact, right now we have a fame overload. There are so many famous people that you know, but very few of those people are actually making money from that fame. Many are not approachable. Many are arrogant. Many are
proud.
Have you ever met a TikToker in a public space?
Chicken.
I didn't say.
You can still the face, but you
stay on your face.
Proceed.
D.
I take that back.
See a Douglas one now. What's the name of motor?
A fence in Tambla na yo. But I'm giving general knowledge.
Yeah.
Have you met a TikToker who has a big influence and then you meet them in real life? But unfortunately, you don't even know them. But by the way they act, they would make you feel like you're not known. And yet, the same TikToker, if you took them to Gulu and you told them, organize an event and bring me 10,000 people here.
10,000 is too much.
Eh?
1,000.
Hey, bring me 1,000 people. I have an activation for Inspire Cafe. Hey, bring me 1,000 people because you're in Gulu town. They can't. But yet when you find them, they feel, they look at those numbers up there.
Yeah.
1 million followers, 900,000.
Yes.
The small comments.
The
comments.
comments.
200 comments.
And they're like, yo.
I made it. Mama, I made it.
Even when the CEO of, let's say, Next Media calls that person won't turn up.
No, but they don't even know what they look like. They could meet Kin and roll their eyes like, who is this man trying to talk to?
I know. We used to have UX matches between football matches between UX and TikTokers, and you'd look at these people. They come and the way they are dressed, the way they.
Yeah, than of the Range Rover.
Yeah. That's Betty.
Yes, D is my friends.
But
D, I've invited you to the fence. D, I got to fence.
And even when this person knows you, they will pretend like they don't know because they want to show you they are bigger than you.
Yeah. Which is good.
Who are you? Then you're like, I am
your president.
Have you guys met Balam in a public space?
Yeah, I've met him a couple of times.
He will go where they sell katogo.
He can even kneel down for you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he knelt for the kabaka. You saw that picture.
Yeah.
So,
as he should,
but if you look at how much money he has, he should be very, very arrogant. Yes. So, dear famous people of 2026, let's tone it down a bit. Let's tone it down. That way we can make as much more money out there.
But dear viewers, thank you for sharing views with us. Unfortunately, you cannot share the tea with us. But that said, thank you for watching the first episode of Kampala Chats. Of course, we are glad to have Douglas. As usual, he's always willing to give chance to beginners, but it's just a beginning show. But these other two guys are already celebrities. I'm just the new guy you're getting to see.
How do we do to enroll into that?
Skills Clinic.
Yeah.
It's very simple. There are people that are paid for by those other guys that are sponsoring the programs. Okay. But then there are also people that just walk in and then they pay. So we have a scholarship program and then
website offices.
Skillsclinic.com. We are at Bukoto. Next to Kampala International School.
My friend Carls works with you.
Yes,
DJ Carls. Yes. He has always told me about.
He trains DJs.
He's a good brand ambassador.
Guys, thank you so much. See you in the next episode of the Kampala Chats.
See you guys.
Love you.